You know the moment. It's late. Your phone is in your hand. You've checked her profile 3 times already. You told yourself you were done. Done overthinking, done waiting, done caring, but then you see it. She viewed your story. She posted something vague, a song, a quote, a photo that feels a little too intentional, and now your mind starts racing. Is she trying to get my attention? Should I text first? Did she miss me? Or am I about to embarrass myself again? Why does this always pull me back in? Here's the truth nobody says clearly enough. She usually doesn't come back because you convinced her. She comes back because your energy changed. Read that again. Not because you begged harder. Not because you sent the perfect paragraph. Not because you made her feel guilty. You're not crazy, bro, and you're not weak. Most guys get trapped here because nobody ever explains what avoidant people actually respond to. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what makes an avoidant pull away, what silently pulls them back in, and what you need to do if you ever want the power to shift in your favor. Let's get into it. Most guys believe an avoidant comes back when you prove how much you care. But the real truth is, avoidants usually come back when they can finally feel the pressure disappear. That's the part most men miss. They think attraction is about pursuit. They think connection is about consistency. They think if they just explain themselves one more time, love will finally land. But that's not how this dynamic works. An avoidant woman doesn't just react to words. She reacts to emotional pressure. She senses neediness faster than you can hide it. She feels the weight of your expectations before you even say them. Her energy shifts the second she feels like your peace depends on her response, and that's when she backs away. Not always because she stopped feeling something. Sometimes because she felt too much. Too much demand. Too much urgency. Too much emotional chasing. But here's what changes everything. When you stop trying to pull her closer, she finally has room to feel you again. When your energy becomes grounded, calm, and real, her gut stops saying, "I need space," and starts whispering, "Why do I suddenly miss him?" This isn't about tricks. This isn't about manipulation. This is about understanding emotional tension. And once you understand that, man, the whole game changes. So let's break down exactly what to do. 1. Remove the pressure. This is where it starts. Most guys panic the second an avoidant pulls back. They double text. They ask for clarity. They push for closure. They try to force a conversation because uncertainty makes them feel out of control. But here's the deeper truth. An avoidant woman doesn't experience your pressure as love. She experiences it as emotional claustrophobia. She feels a wall go up inside herself because your urgency tells her, "I'm now responsible for his emotional stability." And the second she feels that, her nervous system wants distance. Here's the wrong move. She's been distant all day, so I text, "Can you just tell me what's going on? I deserve an answer." Here's the grounded move. You say nothing. You step back. If you do respond, it's calm and clean. No worries. Take care. Short, solid, effortless. That doesn't mean cold. It means you're no longer adding emotional weight to someone already wired to run from it. And when you do that, she feels relief before she feels resistance. 2. Stop performing your pain. This one is brutal, but necessary. Most guys think showing how hurt they are will make her realize what she lost. So they post for attention. They send emotional essays. They try to make her feel bad. They hope their pain will wake her up. It won't. Here's the part nobody talks about. Avoidants often shut down harder when they feel blamed, cornered, or emotionally flooded. Not because your pain is fake. Because your pain now feels like a demand. She feels like she has to manage it. She feels guilt, yes, but not safety. And guilt does not create genuine reconnection. Not loud pain, not dramatic pain, not, "Look what you did to me" pain, but quiet, grounded, self-respecting pain that you handle without handing it to her. That's power. Wrong approach. "You ruined this. I was good to you. You'll never find someone like me." Right approach. No speech, no performance. You disappear into your life. You heal in private. If she reaches out, you respond from calm, not damage. And in that silence, her brain starts doing something interesting. It starts filling in the gap. She's thinking, why isn't he chasing me like before? That's emotional contrast, and that's when she starts replaying you in her head. 3. Become unavailable to the old dynamic. This is the one most guys completely miss. Most guys focus on getting her back. Smart men focus on never returning to the same broken pattern. Because let's be honest, if she comes back and nothing in you changed, you'll repeat the same dance. Same anxiety, same overgiving, same fear, same collapse the second she goes cold. The deeper truth is this: avoidants don't just respond to your words, they respond to your standards. She feels the difference when you're no longer available for half-effort, mixed signals, and emotional breadcrumbs. Your energy becomes magnetic when it stops saying, "Please choose me," and starts saying, "You're welcome here, but access to me has standards." Wrong mindset. If she comes back, I'll take anything. I just want another shot. Right mindset. If she comes back, it has to be different. Calm, honest, consistent, or I'm out. That changes your vibe instantly. Not bitterness, not ego, not fake alpha nonsense, but grounded self-respect. And here's the thing. When she feels you are no longer available for the old version of the connection, she stops assuming you'll always be there. And that's when absence becomes real to her. That's when she feels the loss instead of just managing your presence. 4. Let your life get loud without talking about her now. It gets interesting. Most guys think no contact means sitting in silence and secretly hoping she notices. But real detachment is different. It's not passive waiting, it's active becoming. Because when you're still emotionally orbiting her, she feels it. Even from a distance, your energy is the message before your mouth even opens. So, what actually pulls an avoidant back in? Movement. Real movement. New habits. New routines. New discipline, a stronger body, a clearer mindset, a fuller life that doesn't revolve around whether she texts you back. Wrong approach, posting sad quotes, lurking her page, doing things just to trigger jealousy. Right approach. You train, you build, you travel, you reconnect with your people, you handle your work, you become more grounded in your own lane. And if she sees any of it, it feels different. Not, "Look at me, please." Not, "I'm pretending to be fine," but "He's genuinely moving on." That lands hard, because now her inner voice shifts. She starts thinking, wait, he actually feels different. Not more distant, different. That's emotional caffeine for her brain. 5. Master calm responses. When she tests the door. This matters more than men realize. Most guys blow it when she finally resurfaces. She likes a story. She sends a random, "Hey." She asks something small. And instantly, most guys flood the moment with excitement. Bad move. They respond too fast, too much, too eager. They act like the drought is over and start pouring everything back in. But the real truth is, when an avoidant tests the door, she's not always looking for intensity. She's looking for safety. She wants to feel if the connection is still charged without feeling trapped by it. She wants to sense whether your energy is still needy or finally grounded. Wrong response. "Oh my God, hey, I've missed you. I've been thinking about you a lot. Want to talk tonight?" Right response. "Hey, good to hear from you." Or, "Hope you've been well." Clean, warm, unforced. Conversation isn't a performance, it's a dance. And with avoidance, silence between words is like silence between musical notes. That's where the rhythm lives. And here's the thing. When you respond with calm presence instead of emotional hunger, her brain says, "This guy doesn't need me to validate him." That's when curiosity wakes back up. And that's when she starts leaning in. 6. Make her feel your absence, not your anger. This one separates men from boys. Most guys think distance only works if it looks dramatic. So they block, they unfollow, they post revenge energy, they try to send a message through coldness. But here's what changes everything. Anger still signals attachment. Reactive energy still tells her she affects you deeply. And sometimes that gives an avoidant emotional control without emotional intimacy. Absence is different. Real absence is quiet. It's mature. It doesn't announce itself. It just removes access. Wrong move, blocking her everywhere in a burst of emotion, then unblocking later, then watching from the shadows. Right move. You simply stop being available. No dramatic exit. No final speech. No digital tantrum. You just go still. That silence hits different, because now there's no story she can tell herself about you being bitter or unstable. There's just space, and inside that space, she has to face her own feelings. She's thinking, why do I suddenly feel him gone now? That's powerful, because absence without anger feels real, and when it feels real, she feels your value instead of just your reaction. 7. If she comes back, don't reward the bare minimum. This is the final test. Most guys spend so much time hoping she returns that when she finally does, they forget to evaluate what she's actually bringing. A late-night text, a vague apology, a little warmth, and suddenly they hand her full access again. That's how you lose yourself twice. Here's the deeper truth. If an avoidant comes back, what matters isn't the comeback. It's the consistency after it. She needs to feel that reconnecting with you means entering a calmer, healthier frame, not slipping back into a dynamic where she controls everything with distance. And you need to feel that too. Wrong response. She says, I miss you. And you instantly say, I miss you too. Let's just start over. Right response. You slow it down. You let action speak. You watch whether her effort is genuine, steady, and real. You can say, I'm open to seeing where things go, but I'm only interested in something healthy. That line matters, because this isn't about punishment. It's about standards. These aren't tactics. This is just what a grounded man naturally does. And when you do that, she feels something rare, not pressure, not chaos, not a man she can leave and re-enter whenever she wants. She feels structure. She feels emotional safety. She feels that being with you now actually requires maturity, and that's the shift that turns temporary interest into real respect. So let's bring this home. This was never about making someone crawl. It was about understanding what your energy is teaching people they can expect from you. When you internalize this, you stop performing. You stop chasing. You stop handing your piece to someone who hasn't earned that kind of access. And that's when everything changes. Because the real win isn't just that she comes back. The real win is that you're no longer the man who collapses if she does or doesn't. That's the upgrade. You become calmer, more grounded, more magnetic, more you. And the truth is simple. Stop chasing the return. Become the man she can feel losing. And if you want to know exactly what to do next if the avoidant finally reaches back out, what to say, what not to say, and how to keep your power without sabotaging the second chance, watch the next video, because that's where this really gets interesting.